Well, thank you for downloading another edition of the Saturday Drop-In podcast from Highland Hospital Radio. In a rare moment, it's you and I both together in the studio.
Yeah.
Which won't be the case for the next few weeks, but we'll tell you more about that at the end.
Yes.
On this week's show, first of all, because I'm not going to forget, Shannon has the NHS Coffee Corner.
Yeah, we do.
Talk about all the things affecting
I
life
quite
in NHS
enjoy
Highland.
like just getting that and be like, that would be good for the...
You know, you're absolutely spot on because we're hospital radio, so we really focus and pay attention to things that are happening in the NHS Highland community. So it's a great feature. It's outstanding, and I enjoy my little very minor role in it. And I'll need to do some work for it next week since you're not here. Also, guest of the year, a good one as always.
It's a really good one, yeah.
Beat Detective. Well, you can figure it for yourself what you think about that. The good thing is, because it's a podcast, you're not going to hear the song. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
You're not going to hear it. But we might do a quick wee sing-along to it for the extra. Not that we're recording this after the show and we're cheating. Absolutely not.
No.
No, of course not. And also, this week's This or That was Tourist or Tour Mist, because it's World Tourism Day as we record the show.
Happy World Tourism Day.
Happy World Tourism Day, Shannon. So you can enjoy that. Don't forget to get in touch with us at socials at hhr.scot. Get in touch with us anytime and we'll happily reply. But here comes the show, and we'll see you in the other side. I'm not going to say flip side this week. I just did. A very good afternoon to you and welcome along to another Saturday Drop-In.
Hello.
Hello, Shannon.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Do you know what? I am just tickety-boo. I'm feeling great.
Good.
You know, I'm just happy to be here.
We've just set up some of the music for the next 2 hours.
Exactly.
And it's not like we haven't focused on anything else, like accidentally forgetting that we're live at one point.
It's a good thing that we've got those pips, because the pips, certainly let us know. It's time to actually do a show.
I remember being at the committee meeting and the pips went and everyone checked their watches.
Nervous energy that people get when, should I be talking right now?
Yeah.
100% professional, all the 90% of the time.
Yep.
It's the Saturday Drop-In with Tom and Shannon. Welcome along. If it's your first time, that's great to have you along. And if you're a regular, wow.
Good for you.
Yeah, commitment. we don't mind it. We're live here for the next 2 hours. We're in the studio today. We were supposed to be out and about.
Dunrobin, yeah.
Up at Dunrobin Castle with Archie for their charity abseil. A few wee technical, unexpected technical issues have cropped up, as things sometimes do, and they've had to postpone. But I've spoken to Neil, our friend Neil.
Yeah.
I think we can call him friend of the show.
He's definitely a friend.
Yeah, friend of the show.
He keeps keeping the engagement up on our posts, so he can do what he likes.
He is welcome anytime. The door's open. He is more than welcome. Drop in. Maybe he needs, I don't know if he needs a shoulder to cry on or anything with having his event postponed. But yeah, he's hoping to do it later on in October, and we'll certainly try our best to get along.
Yes.
Make some dates happen, and we'll turn up and still do our thing. So the good thing is, you're still getting a 2 hour Saturday Drop-In with Tom and Shannon. We've still got all of our usual features, such as Guest of the Year coming up in just a few moments' time. Then look forward to the end of the show with Beat Detective. If you like your cryptic clues, then I've got one for you. It's me that's written it this week. Have you had a look yet, Shannon?
I haven't, no.
Don't. I would say don't, because
okay.
you might get upset with me. That's all I'm going to say.
What, have you talked about my annual leave notices yet? Is that what it is? Is it because I'm a part-time presenter?
Oh, I wasn't even going to mention that, but now you mention it.
I don't know. You just seem to, hit with that one, so I assumed it would.
It comes up quite a lot, yeah. No, it's not that. No, it's the listeners might not necessarily thank me for it. That's all I'm going to say. But hey, it's what the super duper computer chooses, so that's what we have to do.
Okay.
Did you know today is World Tourism Day?
I did not until you came by and was like, "Hey, Shannon,
it's World Tourism
Day." I was like, great."
So to acknowledge that, we'll have a chat about our views on tourism. You have gone on the record on TikTok with your views on TikTok. To a certain
extent, I would like to expand on my opinion. Thank you very much.
Oh, expand on it? Wow, so you're not backtracking on it, no?
I'm not backtracking on it. That experience was set in stone.
Okay.
We can talk about that
Not
later.
far away from the Blarney Stone, in fact. Exactly. Might that come up in this week's This or That, where we play a game of Tourist or Tour Mist.
Okay.
Okay, it's I shall explain all later, but you'll need to have... It's going to be a bit of a geography one.
Oh.
So there's some...
I didn't do geography. There's a reason I used to book my music lessons in during geography.
Well, let me tell you this, Miss Marvel. I didn't do human anatomy either, but you seem to keep throwing all these kind of quizzes at me.
I'm just trying to keep it health related, considering we're a hospital radio station.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I did say that over there. Sorry, my bad. Right, well, this week has got nothing to do with the human body, health and well-being. It's all about tourist places where tourists go.
But we do have Highland Health Chat coming up later on as well.
Oh, yeah, of course. A nice drop in, a wee chat about things that are going on in this time of year and how to keep your health and well-being up as best as it can be. So welcome along, folks. As Shannon says, it's just after 12:10. If you need to know what time it is, maybe you've got a visitor coming. Maybe you're looking forward to that. Maybe you're looking forward to that visitor clearing off and giving you some peace and quiet to enjoy the Saturday drop-in. Who knows? We would love for you to get in touch with us. Our email is studio@hhr.scot. And if you're on Facebook or Instagram, just have a look for us there. Just search for Highland Hospital Radio and you'll see some of the stuff that we're posting about. And it helps you out with the games that we've got coming up as well. Because for Guess the Year and Beat Detective, you can see some clues visually. So if you need some more time to think about it, particularly for Beat Detective, because 9 times out of 10, if I'm reading it out, I read it out wrong. So you're better off going and having a look there.
Yeah.
I'm just frantically thinking, did it update the number of words in each thing? But
we'll find out.
That's what I was doing last night. What have you been up to, Shannon?
Well, I'm basically famous now, aren't I?
Well, yeah, I kind of noticed that a certain Miss Shannon Marvel got a name check by Inverness Caledonian Thistle, no less.
I know. Who'd have thought?
But I'm really upset because, I thought that, our podcast work together that's all you had in your life. But it turns out you'll podcast with any guy. Who's this guy? Is it Neil? Who's this
Neil?
other guy? What's his name? Martin? I don't
Neil?
know. The guy who you do a podcast with for your other job.
Oh, Hendo.
Yeah, there you go. Him.
Ah, yeah. Hendo's all right.
Whoever he is, whatever. Is he playing Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep? I doubt it very much.
I'm sure he knows of Chirpy Chirpy Cheep Cheep.
Sheesh.
He's currently at the game today, so working, unfortunately. So.
I don't do podcasts with anybody else.
No, I mean, it just,
I'm just saying, I'm just feeling a bit left out, that's all. But so that was a big deal. What were you doing? It was it was
for the Beyond the Briefing podcast, which is currently on trial with the Inverness Courier just now. And I feel horrible because my name was first before the journalist who was doing the interview. I'm literally there just to introduce the podcast and let the journalists do their thing.
Yep.
So I do feel kind of bad, but also it's great because then people were just like, "Oh, I'll have a listen," and it's good.
I did have a listen. Thoroughly enjoyed your intro.
Yeah, it's currently on the front page of the Courier as well.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. I did notice you've discreetly brought in a copy
No,
of the Courier.
it's not.
I just happened to leave this copy of the Courier with my work on it.
No, it's for my mum.
Sure.
She likes to cut it.
And I'm sure Kerry will be putting it on the fridge for you. Gold star. Well done.
Heaven only knows. So. Yeah, that happened.
Good stuff.
Apart from that, defrosted my car for the first time.
Yeah, it's getting to that time of year, isn't it?
Yeah, I think definitely in Dingwall as well because I'm up the hill and it's a little bit colder up there.
Yeah. Well, I'm up a hill as well, but I cycled into work a few times, and it's getting a bit chilly.
Yeah.
The extra layer jacket.
But once you got the blood pumping, you're good.
Exactly.
I gave blood this week as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Who are you?
I'm donation number 13.
That's
yeah.
So you've got your bronze award then, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got my bronze, yeah.
That's amazing. No, well done you.
Thank you.
I haven't been for a long time to give blood. So I got up to 27 or 28 donations.
What happened?
I don't know. Something's changed. Something has changed within me. Some wicked flashbacks there. Yeah, they seem to find it a lot harder to get blood out of me these days. Something I took pride on from the moment I started giving blood was I was like in and out. I was like, poof.
I was record time last time I went.
Really?
7 minutes and 6 seconds.
I was like the Usain Bolt, or well, back then it was whoever was. Yeah, the Usain Bolt, let's say, of giving blood. I was in and out, biscuit.
Yeah.
Cordial, done. I'm out of there.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the past couple of times they tried, they really struggled to get to find a vein. So I used to come out black and blue. Now I'm not trying to scare people off because of course we need people to give blood. It's so important.
Mm-hmm.
And my case is very, very rare indeed. But yeah, it was getting to a stage where they're like, we can't even get a pint out of you. So I've kind of given it a miss for the past few while. Maybe I'll go back. Maybe
cycle into the blood donation,
that's
and
not
then
a bad shout.
Because then your blood will be pumping, your veins will be higher.
You'd like to think so. So yeah, but absolutely give blood. The biscuits are great.
Get tea cake.
Exactly, and the feeling you get is amazing. So
they do vegan Kit Kats now.
Oh, what?
Yes, please.
The blood donation service are catering for the needs.
Thank you, Jill.
Exactly. So yeah, please give blood. It's here at Rigmore, but of course we've got the community sessions as well. I kind of feel like we should lead into the give blood advert now.
I mean, we can change that if you really want. That's absolutely fine.
I'm not going to stall or anything.
No,
I don't need to stall.
Of course not.
I don't need to stall, right? Because I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So let's go for a break now, because I was stalling for a second there. Now, when we come back, we are going to jump straight into Guess the Year here on Highland Hospital Radio. We've got a couple of songs and some news and clues coming up after these important messages. We were ready for it. Right, said Fred, and I'm too sexy here on Highland Hospital Radio. But the question is, what was the year? That's the game that we're playing just now. That song, do you know what? It only got to number 2 in the UK charts in this year.
Oh, no. Was he too sexy for number 1?
Just too sexy for number 1. Do you know what? I should have a look at this. I think it might actually hold the record for the longest number 2 in chart history. Thank you. It was kept off the top spot by the song that we're going to hear after all of our clues.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because the song that kept it off the top spot holds the record for the longest, the most consecutive weeks. Yeah, sorry. Don't worry, it's the single version, it's not the album version. So,
okay, cool.
Don't be too upset. All that and more to enjoy coming up. So that was our first song. Now, I've put up some people who were born in this year, Shannon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a wee read through the list that I've got there?
Yeah, so I've got Ed Sheeran.
Yep.
Called Pop Singer.
Heard of him.
Yeah,
he's
got his, I think it's his 6th album out now.
Yeah, maybe. Again, I was
Possibly
too busy having fun adding novelty songs, so I didn't really do too much research here.
Charlie Puth, also a pop singer. And then it says many other YouTube stars.
Yeah.
What's
well, I went on to the old, celebrities born in this year website, typed in our mystery here, immediately spotted Ed Sheeran. Done. He's in.
Yeah.
Charlie Puth, yeah. Everyone else, it was just YouTube star, YouTube star, YouTube star. I couldn't see any other names that I actually knew.
Okay.
There's.
I know Marcus Butler. He was part of the YouTube boy band.
YouTube, yep. Okay.
Yep, the YouTube crew. It was like a whole UK crew thing. Joe Sugg, Strictly Come Dancing, dates Diane from Strictly Come Dancing. No. Okay.
No.
Cool.
Yep. So that was that was who was born in this year. In television, we had Bill and Ben, not the Flower Pot Men.
That bit confused me because I was just like, that was way before the year I was thinking.
Well,
Bill and Ben, the Flower Pot Men.
Bill and Ben were the Porters, a married couple with their teenage children, Jenny and David. They first appeared on the first of 8 series of 2.4 Children. This was a series I absolutely loved. It was brilliant.
Okay.
It was quite surreal. So it was like a traditional sitcom, audience BBC sitcom.
Right.
Template, insert slot enter tab B template.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay.
But they had some really surreal moments. And at the end of every series, they sort of broke the fourth wall and they had a musical number for Christmas.
Oh my God.
In fact, I'm pretty sure they whether it was Children in Need or Comic Relief, but they did a big telethon thing as well. I don't think they were the official song, but it was a big deal basically. The 2.4 Children thing
was this like
big.
the lad baby of the time?
No, because it was like, they had talent and skill and ability. They just reappeared on my feed the other day there. I don't know if they've had a hiatus or something, or if I blocked them briefly, but yes, they were on a night out and he brought a change of shoes for her. That was the premise of their whole video. How are we not huge on TikTok if we're coming up with a lot more content than that? Well, I'm just putting it out there.
No, it's fair.
I am just putting it out there. Yeah. We had in this year the launch of a couple of TV series. One of them was Big Break. This was your snooker-based game show starring Jim Davidson and Joan Virgo. Debuted in this year. The show would reward contestants that could sink the pink and down the brown. Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
Yeah, they knew what they were doing.
We then had this series debut in this year. Absolutely cracking soundtrack. So will we have a bit of soundtrack for this?
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Let's do it. Oh,
Is it not working?
He said confidently.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, we've had a wee glitch there, but that's okay. Will I try it again?
To be fair,
here we go.
There we go.
It sounded like this.
Was only introduced to this a few years ago, properly.
Oh right.
It was just a thing that wasn't put on in the house.
Mm-hmm. Well, because the name is vulgar, isn't it?
I know.
So, in this year, Ade Edmondson and Rick Mills star as Eddie and Richie in Bottom. Known for its chaotic, nihilistic humour and violent slapstick comedy, the series would run for 3 series and would lead to a feature film and stage show that the pair toured the UK with.
It actually looks hilarious.
Do you know, I have consumed
I
it
wish
via
I was
YouTube.
in that time.
Yeah, that's sort of...
To experience it like properly, like everyone else did, kind of thing.
No, cracking series. We also, in the UK, you would have visited Crinkly Bottom for the first time. I don't know. Do you know what Crinkly Bottom is at all?
No.
It would have been this. This was Noel's house party.
Oh.
So this debuted in this year. This was the latest Noel
Was
Edmonds
this like
vehicle.
the address of?
Yes. So that the house, the great house that Noel's house party was in a village called Crinkly Bottom. Yes.
Okay.
So BBC viewers paid their first visit to Crinkly Bottom as guests of Noel's house party. The show had the infamous Gunge Tank and introduced the world to Mr. Blobby.
Oh, I love Mr. Blobby.
Well, Mr. Blobby, of course,
Legend.
would go on to be a Christmas #1 a few years after our mystery year.
Featuring
Go on then.
Jeremy Clarkson in the music video.
Is Jeremy Clarkson in the video? Yay! To be fair, it's one of these. It's like an ensemble thing where there's
like
hundreds.
drives Mr. Blobby in, and he gets his little 2-second camera moment.
I didn't-
That's him.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll need to have a look for that. I didn't notice that before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that is Noel's House Party, which debuts in this year. Another TV theme tune I've got for you here, okay? Because I do like them, you know me.
You do, yeah.
I do like them.
Okay, so this is Soldier Soldier.
This is
Yeah.
Soldier Soldier. Well done, yeah.
It's not like it's on the script or anything.
All right. Good. Okay. You can, Anyway.
It's trying to look clever.
So yeah, Soldier Soldier debuts in this year. Robson Green and Jerome Flynn are members of the 1st Battalion, the King's Fusiliers. Don't look it up, it's not a real battalion.
Okay.
And Soldier Soldier. The pair would sing Unchained Melody during an episode in the 3rd series, which led to an unlikely pop career. Yes. I don't know if you were aware of this, but Robson Green and Jerome Flynn had like a series of #1s in
I
this
recognise the
decade.
name, but
So Jerome Flynn, I think he's probably more famous now for he appeared in Game of Thrones, I want to say. He was a character in that, definitely.
okay.
And Robson Green, he's turned up in a number of different things.
Oh, Jerome Flynn.
Yeah,
Ripper
yeah.
Street.
Was that
Ripper Street.
Ripper Street? There you
Ripper Street. Yeah, he's got his own albums out and stuff. Yeah.
go. Yeah. So
Yeah.
Very good.
I know him. Yeah.
Also, a TV pop chart connection as Jimmy Nail is Detective Sergeant Freddie Spender, which debuts in this year. The series ran for 3 seasons. Jimmy Nail would enjoy chart success with Ain't No Doubt and Crocodile Shoes.
I've heard of Crocodile Shoes.
So,
And I'm sure I've heard of Ain't No Doubt, but just
yeah.
link it together kind of thing.
They were not in this year, I'd like to be very clear. They came later.
Okay.
What was happening in the news this year?
Apparently quite a lot. It's quite heavy, actually, isn't it?
It was quite busy, yeah.
The collapse of the Soviet Union left 15 sovereign states, with the largest being Russia. Having been convinced in the previous year, the World Wide Web was released by, is it CERN?
CERN,
CERN?
yes, they call themselves CERN.
Yet other research institutions also establishing the first website ever, info.cern.ch. The Gulf War commences as the Operation's Desert Storm sees UN forces begin airstrikes on Iraq, and in May, Helen Sherman becomes the first British person to in space flying the Soyuz TM-12 mission.
Indeed, all the way up to the space station Mir. Before you had the International Space Station, Russia, or the Soviet Union,
Yes.
had their own space station called
yeah.
Mir. And that, in this year, quite interestingly, the cosmonauts who were up there,
Yeah.
when the Soviet Union fell, they were sort of like stateless for a period of time. And it was a bit odd how, well, if Russia was the main person behind the sort of control of it,
Yeah.
but the launch locations were in different countries now. So it was a bit odd. So imagine being up in space and like your
I
country
bet
no
they
longer
didn't even
exists.
bring their passport either, did they?
Well, you're not going to think about that, are you?
No, you're in space.
Exactly. In sport in this year, Nigel Mansell wins the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. The event is famous for events after the race when Mansell gave his rival Ayrton Senna a lift in his car after the Brazilian failed to finish after running out of fuel on the final lap.
How horrific would that be?
It is pretty rubbish
Like,
if you run out of
just
fuel
like
then.
slow down. It's like everyone's just shooting past you.
There's so many moments in Formula 1 where that's happened to somebody. The Scottish Premier Division goes down to the last day with Rangers playing Aberdeen at Ibrox. A win for either team would see them win the league, and it was a Mark Haitley double that would see Rangers win 2-0 and be crowned champions. Super Bowl XXV takes place in Tampa Stadium, Tampa, Florida. The New York Giants would beat the Buffalo Bills 20-19, and fittingly, it's almost like I wrote this purposely.
Yeah.
The 29th Ryder Cup takes place in this year.
We're currently on day 2.
Indeed. Are you watching it? Because
I'm just keeping up to date.
Yeah,
I'm a golfist.
This 29th Ryder Cup in this year would see United States take the title 14.5 to 13.5. Who's going to win it this year, Shannon?
Obviously Europe.
Obvious. Ovs.
Well, now that we're allowed live players in the Ryder Cup.
Yeah. Am I right in saying that people are getting paid to play in the Ryder Cup this year? Is that a bit controversial? There's one of the nations are anyway.
Yeah.
Let's head over to the movies. What's happening there?
So these are the top 5 highest grossing movies in the UK of this year. Number 5 was Dancing with Wolves at 12.2 million. A lieutenant assigned to a remote Civil War outpost starts questioning his purpose after making contact with a neighbourhood CO settlement. I remember watching this at school, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
It's Kevin Costner, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Kevin Costner was big in this year, as you're going to find out.
Number 4 was 3 Men and a Little Lady at 13.4 million. 3 ex-dads quickly discover how empty life is without their little lady and go to outrageous lengths in their efforts to win their daughter back in this critically acclaimed and equally charming sequel.
Have you ever seen this? So it started off with 3 Men and a Baby, and then 3 Men and a Little Lady was the sequel.
Okay.
So
it's a bit like Mamma Mia, isn't it? Like 3 dads and a daughter.
Do you know what? Yeah. But without the singing.
Links. Yeah, without the singing. Which, they're missing out on, but hey. Number 3, I've definitely seen this one. Silence of the Lambs at 16.9 million. A young FBI cadet must receive the help of an incarcerated and manipulative cannibal killer to help catch another serial killer, a madam who skins his victims. The FBI agent is also Elastigirl from Incredibles.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a lovely connection that is. I did not know that.
No. Number 2 is Terminator 2 Judgment Day at 22.2 million. A cyborg identical to the one who has failed to kill Sarah Connor must now protect her 10-year-old son John from an even more advanced and powerful cyborg. See, I'm not really into Terminator.
I don't think I've seen Terminator movies at all. No,
exactly.
But then I'm not. I'm an NCG. I am a non-cinema goer.
Yeah, and then at number 1 at £25 million at the box office is Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves. Robin Hood decides to fight back as an outlaw when faced with the tyranny of the Sheriff of Nottingham.
And here, with the biggest-selling single of the year from the movie, Everything I Do It For You, is Bryan Adams. Record holder for the longest consecutive stay in the UK #1 spot at 16 weeks. Bryan Adams and Everything I Do, brackets, I Do It For You. You'll be pleased to know that was the single version.
Yeah,
so
I was going to say, I saw that and I was like, oh, it's going to be a really long one.
It's
quite a long song.
So we've had the longest number 2, that's a long number 1 there. But of course, the question that we were all asking was, what was the year? Shannon, have you got any thoughts, any ideas?
So I really struggled with this one.
Obviously, you've seen.
I struggled with this one, but I was saying I went into the range of early 90s.
Early 90s
but
would be very good.
I couldn't put a number to it.
Well, congratulations if you said. Is it going to play? I've broken the computer, Shannon.
Just do the fader instead of the button.
But I shouldn't have to do the fader. It should just
button.
work. No, it actually has broken.
Do you want me to do the voice instead?
Hold on. Why is that? Okay, yeah, something's definitely. Hold on.
1991.
Well, that's
Yay!
something. Something's broken. Ali!
Ali's at a wedding today. He can't help you.
Well, you know what we're going to have to do? We're going to have to turn it off and on again, aren't
we? Oh, no, don't do that. No.
I love a wee novelty hit there. Ray Stevens, The Streak. Woo! Boogity boogity. Oh, I love that. It's still going on. Here on Highland Hospital Radio. Just a recap there on when we were discussing 3 Men and a Baby, 3 Men and a Lady, comparisons to Mamma Mia. I didn't realise that my wife was so passionate about defending 3 Men and a Baby. There's lots of singing in that, like when they sing to the baby. So.
Oh, do they?
And I was like, well, okay, but it's not quite the same. Mamma Mia
it's not like Mamma Mia.
It's definitely a musical. But yeah, okay, I accept there is some singing in 3 Men and a Baby and 3 Men and a Little Lady. I didn't know in 16 years of marriage today, happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
That she was so passionate about 3 Men and a Baby. That could be interpreted in a number of different ways. So yes, I should say a very happy anniversary to my wife Laura.
16 years, that's good.
16 years married.
What's
today.
the official present for 16 years of marriage?
Oh, I haven't really looked into presents. Laura and I have a different opinion on gift giving. We buy each other presents all year round. We don't focus on the dates. So
It's wax.
wax.
Candles,
So
wax seals, wax
basically,
melts, burners.
You go and buy a candle, in
Yeah.
other words. But I would,
Off to TK Maxx, my friend, you know?
TK Maxx, get real.
For candles.
B&M. Come on now. Jeez, she's done. Listen, she's got the number one gift here already, right? She doesn't need anything else. She's got this.
Blushes.
So it's happy anniversary. I would play our song. You'll never guess in a million years what our first dance was to.
I already know. You
Oh,
told
do you know?
me.
What is it then?
It's Elvis.
It is indeed Elvis, The
Yeah.
Wonder of You,
Uh-huh.
which was also the biggest selling single of 1970 when Highland Hospital Radio started.
Oh,
I love that nice
There
wee
we
tie-in.
go.
Isn't that
That
nice?
nice tie-in. Yeah.
But we're not going to play that. We are looking ahead to the next hour where we're going to play our game of this or that, and it's all about World Tourism Day, where we're going to play Tourist or Tour Missed. And one of the sort of touristy things that we would have done growing up is going on, I would say, cheap and cheerful UK holidays, where you'd be dancing on a stage with fellow children. There'd be some person, some unfortunate person, dressed as a character of some sort.
Yeah.
Be it a teddy bear. What else have I seen?
A barber.
A barber?
Yeah, the pinstripe jackets and stuff, innit?
A dress? So like
Like Butlins.
yeah,
That's where I was going for, Butlins.
a barber?
Well, I would say, like, you know, like barber shop. Barber.
We clearly went to different holiday camps than you did.
Well,
We're like
my only one was Fuerteventura with my first choice holidays.
oh nice.
Throwback.
First choice. Wow.
Yeah.
That's like the go-to destination for all-inclusive, isn't it? I can't think of any other holiday company that has a better marketing campaign and a better use of music or social media than that.
But darling, hold my hand.
Check that out on TikTok. So we're asking ourselves here in the studio, do kids really get this these days, that you would go on holiday and do dances? Does that still happen? I need a view on this.
I was thinking, like, you know, like the UK, like your Butlins and your
yeah,
other
of course.
things. You do stuff like
Haven's still
that.
doing
Haven
that, aren't
holidays
they? Yeah.
and stuff, yeah.
Um,
But, like, we would go to Spain to do it.
Yeah, I remember
I'm sure
that as
there's
well.
got to be a thing.
Yeah,
It must still be a
must still
thing.
be, surely. Because we were asking the question, do kids do mixtapes on Spotify? So
I
like,
do, yes. Oh,
you
you
would
were
have
going
done
to
a
ask me
CDR.
this, weren't
yeah,
you?
would have done a CDR because that's your age category. I would have done a mixtape. But can you go into Spotify, make up a playlist, and then share it with your betrothed?
I wouldn't share with, like me and Ben have one.
What, a shared
that
playlist?
Yeah, shared playlist on Spotify. It's cute.
That's so nice.
But yeah, like you can do that on your streaming devices. I'm not sure about the fruit one, but the spoof one, yeah. You can.
So yeah, we're asking things that do kids still do what we did?
Yeah.
Also, we're slightly different generations. You messaged this morning and said that you are 6 months.
I'm exactly 6 months older than Google.
Exactly. And
To
I was
the
like,
day.
come on, I had 15 years of my life pre-Google, so you know,
How was
let's not.
that?
Dark. we had to ask a guy called Jeeves, and he would tell us what was going on. There was
Ask
another one
Jeeves,
called
yeah.
Alta Vista.
I know. Yeah.
Yes, so yeah, enough of your I'm so old thing. Henry this week did bikeability.
Okay.
Now that used to be called cycling proficiency.
So is this like learning to ride a bike through the school?
It's sort of. It's not about. I mean, I think
Or is it
riding
like-
a bike's part of it.
Yeah.
But it's more about road sense.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
understanding
My
what
niece
road
and nephew
markings
do
mean.
that. Yeah.
So congratulations to Henry and all of his chums. He got his
Amazing.
level 2 bikeability.
Hey, there we go.
He's only got one more level to go, so he'll maybe do that next year. But yeah, it teaches them just about road sense and if they are cycling on the road, how to cycle on the road,
Yeah.
where, meter out, etc. Really, really important. So we're trying to get a grip on these things. So if anybody has some younger kids, because I feel like my kids are growing up now.
They're not,
I mean, I know
honestly.
they're not, but like when we go on holiday, they don't want to do the disco dancing anymore. They would rather go for a nice meal.
Or like the pool dancing
Yeah.
now that they do. Yeah.
Exactly. So they would much rather go to a nice restaurant and get a 3-course meal. And my daughter will compare who has the best spaghetti bolognese in Tenerife. That's her quest.
I love that.
Henry's a bit more adventurous. He might have a burger and then maybe a hot dog the following night.
Oh, okay, cool,
know.
cool.
So that's what they do. So
Yeah.
but things that kids do, because you were talking about like What was your thing
Crucial
called?
Cruise.
Crucial Cruise.
Crucial Cruise
Now, this
used
is
to be
definitely an English thing because we didn't have
well,
this.
apparently it's a UK thing, but I'd presume it's more. It might be called something else up here. I don't know. But it was like when you were 10 or 11 in like March time, you would be escorted off the premises in the morning of this day, and you basically told how to do like personal safety, emergency procedures, essential life skills kind of thing. So you get like the fire department, the police in. You'd get someone from like I don't know, an electricity company or something like that. And as much as it was okay, a lot of people didn't want to do it.
Right.
Unless the fire engine people were there, because they used to have the big porter cabin where they used to make pretend that you're in a fire sort of situation.
Hold on, rewind. The fire engine people.
The fire brigade. Sorry. You know what I mean.
Fire engine people. Sorry.
Yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
But like I was saying to you, the most traumatic part of that was the ghost box. So it was like this. It was a big mechanical thing, and it was to learn about. It was part of that personal safety thing, but it was all about sort of electric. So like when you're, I don't know, going out fishing, it's like you don't put it over your shoulder, you keep it at like your waist side, so you don't hit like an electric pylon or something like that. But it used to be like they used to have people being like, oh, you know, I didn't put the safety meter on my chainsaw and I cut through the wire and I miss my family, and I'm like,
oh right, so it's all dead people talking about their misfortunes.
Like,
oh, this is
horrific. It was horrific.
So we never had anything like real life.
Yeah.
We had the fire brigade would come and they'd have like a porta cabin that was made to look like somebody's living room, and then they'd fill it with smoke.
Had the bedroom. Yeah.
Oh, it was yours a bedroom. Ours was a living room.
Yeah.
So I remember that distinctly, and the fire engine people turned up for that one. You know.
Yeah.
But I don't remember any real life things, but public information films.
Yeah.
Really
scary ones,
public
right?
information films. I still remember the one that we got shown about if you ever messed about on the railway line.
Yes.
It's called Robbie, and if you want freaked out,
don't
go and watch it.
Do it.
But yeah, I remember it because at the end, Robbie plays on the railway line. By the way, from personal experience, bad idea, kids. I don't want to talk about the things I've seen. But
yeah.
And at the end, he gets his feet get chopped off by a train, right?
Dear me, no.
So the final scene is he's getting carried into his bed by his mum, and his bedroom door shuts, and his football boots are still hanging there. And the voiceover says nobody knows why he keeps his football boots. It's just
oh my God.
Anyway. Go and look out Robbie Rail Safety.
But I think on the funny side, not of
funny
that,
side.
not of that, but
Lols.
like of Crucial Cruise. So I used to be in a middle school called St. Felix. We used to have alternate ones, so there was the Skulkback, who were our mortal enemies and still are when you find out someone that you know went to Skulkback. But it would always fall on the days where St. Felix was doing our comic release dress-up day. So we'd be going to Crucial Cruise dressed up as like animals, like people of like book characters and superheroes and stuff.
Fair to say,
like,
not showing that you were taking it particularly seriously, yeah?
Yeah, of course not. But yeah, it was stressful morning, but great times.
Good times. I mean, I would love, if you are listening across the boards or whatever, I would love if you want to get in touch at studio@hhr.scot about what you did at school, like safety campaigns and stuff, if you had any.
Dearie me.
And if you remember any of the scary public information films, it'd be like, drunk person comes in from night out and turns on chip pan. Falls
Someone
asleep on
jumps into a power station because their ball fell in it. Like,
yes, don't. Power substations. No. Yeah. Oh, I'm just going to fly this kite underneath this pylon here. What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Stressful.
Scenes from Casualty. Coming up in the second hour, we've got Beat Detective with our cryptic clue leading you towards our final song of the show. We've also got our tourism-themed This or That as we play Tourist or Tourmist. All
and
that.
the NHS Highland Health Chat as well.
Keep forget. You need to put it on my planner.
Put it on.
All that's coming up at after the top of the hour jingle.
And I think it's time for a little bit of NHS Highland Coffee Corner. So this is kind of a new feature that we've been doing just to make sure everyone's aware of the news that's happening in the NHS Highland area. This information is all from NHS Highland as well. There's a couple of things, first off, just about sort of health and in the hospitals just now. So capacity levels are quite high. So if you do have a relative is due to be discharged in the next few days, if we could ask you to collect them by lunchtime, it just sort of helps us get people in the beds that are needed and stuff like that. It's, large large amount of things needing to be done. So if you could help out as much as you can, that would be appreciated. Also, there are a number of viruses circulating in the NHS community as well. So if you've seen the impact it has on our patients and our staff levels as well, on the hospitals, as well as sort of care home residents and stuff as well. So if you're feeling poorly, have symptoms such as coughs, nausea, diarrhea or fever, just please don't visit loved ones until you're about 48 hours clear of symptoms, and help us protecting those who we are caring for.
Absolutely. It can feel really bad that you don't visit someone.
That's why I didn't come in last week, because I was
exactly.
under the weather, didn't want to get you ill, anyone who I meet, the lady in the shop, the lady in the coffee shop, whatever.
Absolutely.
Exactly. But also on more of a lighter topic, are you living with persistent pain? You are not alone, because this month NHS Highland are celebrating Pain Awareness Month. So it's taken a moment just to explore what's available and find support that works for you, and support is out there. So NHS Highland do have helpful resources to guide you in managing chronic pain, which is available on the NHS Highland web pages. Plus, there are local organisations here to help. So My Self Management offers peer support. They do Tai Chi sessions. They do craft groups and much more. The Pain Association Scotland runs online pain education sessions. Sorry, tell the coffee's strong to say. And High Life Highland are doing wellbeing classes like Escape Pain and Active Health. So if you have a High Life card, which a lot of us do, you are able to access those. But obviously go to High Life and ask whether you'd be available to do those sessions too.
As well as that, I want to name drop some of our old friends at the Puffin Pool.
The Puffin
Because
Pool?
dealing with, your pain management.
Mate, come on, we did this for like months. The Puffin Pool?
The Puffin Pool.
There you go.
Pain management is something that going into the hydrotherapy baths there can be really helpful for you as well. So get yourself along to that. Always find out more information at NHS Inform, and also check out the NHS Highland website as well.
And the Facebook page as well, just to keep everything on top.
Really,
It's
really useful.
really
yeah.
helpful.
When there's something topical, they do that. The NHS Highland website is excellent, particularly see if you're due to come into hospital. Maybe you've never been, for lucky some of us, have never really had to spend any time in hospital, but maybe you're due to be an inpatient. They've got some really good information there about the services, about what to expect, what you need to bring with you. And of course, Highland Hospital Radio you can access via the NHS Highland webpage as well. So we
completely
are
free.
there. It's completely free. It doesn't
You can
cost you a
tune out
penny.
if you want.
Yeah, you can listen to other stations just as free as us. But obviously, if you're coming in hospital, you may as well enjoy hospital radio. Beat Detective. Well, we've got the song at the end of the show picked by the super duper computer. We take that song, we create a cryptic clue to describe said song. And basically you get to try and decipher what the clue is. Now Shannon is looking at it with a furrowed brow. It's the first time you're looking at this, isn't it?
Yeah.
A sigh there as well. Well, I'll read it out to you. Here's your Beat Detective clue. Okay, so the artist is one word, represented by a fox with a gold star on its chest. This sounds like a lighter than red phone. So if you know your animated characters that represent bands or groups, that's your fox there. This sounds like a lighter...
All I can think of is Foxy Bingo.
Well,
it's
it
not
could
that.
be.
I don't think it's that.
This sounds like a lighter than red phone. Okay. And your song is made up of two words. This Junior Jaws is more catchy than deadly.
Okay, I've got it.
Nobody's going to thank me for this one.
No.
This Junior Jaws is more catchy than deadly. That is your Beat Detective clue for this week. If you think you know the answer, Shannon definitely does.
Yeah, I've got it.
Email studio@hhr.scot, or you can drop us a message on our social media channels at Facebook and Instagram. If you've heard it but want to hear it again, or want to read back, and you want to maybe print it out and like scrub out letters and get a magnifying glass to it or something, head along to Facebook and Instagram and you'll see the clue is up there for you to see right now at this very second. Still to come, in just a few moments' time, we are going to play a game of this or that, all to do with World Tourism Day. We've got some more novelty songs to play, and you can let us know your favourite novelty songs. I'd also love to hear anybody else's, horror memories of public information films, of how we were scared as children into never throw a frisbee into a substation. That's for sure.
No, don't do that.
All that and more. You can get in touch with us, of course, studio@hhr.scot. Don't worry if you're listening on the podcast and you're not listening live. You can still send us a message and we'll still reply to it. We'll reply 7 days a week, at all hours.
We get really excited when we get a message. We're like, oh my God, yes.
Oh, yeah. So please do play along, get in touch, and enjoy your own hospital radio service. Now we are going to have a look at a game of This or That. So This or That is our very easy quiz. It's a 50-50 quiz when the question is either, the answer to the question is either this or that.
Yep.
Now, this week we are going to play a game of Tourist or Tour Missed. Okay?
Okay.
I am going to set you a challenge, Shannon, about how well you know your tourist hotspots in Europe.
Okay.
And we're going to give you some bum steers along the way and see if you manage to negotiate it.
Okay.
Quite simply, I am going to give you a country in Europe.
Okay.
And for this matter, we are breaking the UK up into its constituent parts. It's not a political statement. We're using it.
Just saying.
Okay,
yeah.
just put it out there. And I'm going to give you a tourist destination. You need to tell me, is that the number one thing to do for that country, according to TripAdvisor, therefore tourist, or
You've
is it...
done some research into this
actually
one.
done some
Wow.
research this week, exactly. Or is it another one that's not the number one, and I've given you one of the ones that's elsewhere in the list,
Yeah,
okay?
okay.
Which would be tour missed.
Yeah.
So tourist is yes, Tom, that is the number one attraction for that country.
Yeah.
Or tour missed, no, that's somewhere else on the
Right.
list.
So if it was Scotland, it would probably be like Edinburgh. or
Hey,
something.
whoa, hey, let's not jump ahead of the game
Okay,
here, okay?
right. I'll figure it out as I go along.
You'll figure it out, and so will the listeners.
Mm-hmm.
So play along at home and let us know what you get as your score. So first off, we are going to visit Englandshire. Yes, we're going to head south of the border.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a tourist destination on the TripAdvisor list.
Right. There's
You
a
need to decide,
lot of destinations
exactly.
in Englandshire.
So you need to decide, is this the number one tourist
Okay.
thing to do on
Yeah.
the TripAdvisor website or
Okay.
not, okay? The British Museum. A museum of the world for the world. Discovered over 2 million years of human history and culture. And the notion of, well, we stole it from you first and you're not getting it back.
Yeah, basically.
The British Museum. Is that tourist, the number one tourist attraction in England, or tour missed? No, it's somewhere else on the list. What do you think?
It's a stonker of a place.
It's a big draw. Big
Do you
draw.
know what? I've only been there once, to be fair.
Now, if you do say tour missed, I would like you to take a guess at what you think is the number
Okay.
one.
I'm
But-
gonna say tour missed.
So you don't think that's the number one?
I don't
Okay.
think it
what
is.
do you reckon is the number one?
I think it's Buckingham Palace.
You think it's Buckingham Palace? I'm going
It's
to
gotta
see
be
the
Buckingham.
king.
Yeah.
That is tourist. I'm afraid you're
It's the number
incorrect.
one spot.
The British Museum is the number one thing to do in England, according to TripAdvisor.
But there's other places.
Well,
there's other
listen,
things to do.
hey,
The cheese
this
rolling contest. Can we talk about that, please?
Oh, you love talking about the cheese rolling
I
contest.
will get round to doing that at some point. Next year, maybe.
So in England, the British Museum is the number one place to visit.
Okay. All right.
Next off, we're going to go to Spain. Okay,
Fine.
Spain, the Casa Batillo, Barcelona's magical house, a Gaudi masterpiece, a unique immersive experience. So Spain, the Casa Batillo, is that tourist, the number one tourist place in Spain, or tour missed? Nope, somewhere else on the list.
I'm going to say... I don't know many places in Spain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say tour missed.
Okay.
Because I think it'll be something like football, Real Madrid kind of vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that's in Spain.
Well, so it is indeed tour missed.
Okay.
Okay, so you are right, but for the wrong reasons. But that
Okay.
doesn't matter.
Is it football based? No?
It's not.
Oh,
no.
okay.
So the Casa Batillo, which I gave you, is the number 3 thing to visit in Spain.
Right, okay.
The number 1 is the Basilica de la Sagrada Familia. One of Gaudi's most famous works, another Gaudi thing, perhaps best known for still being under construction. They started it about 200 years ago and they're still building it. They haven't finished it yet.
Is it like a
It's
building?
a cathedral, yes.
Oh, right, okay.
It's the Basilica is the cathedral of the family, effectively.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
So
Wow,
there you go.
that's a
So
long
go
time.
visit it. They're still building it. If you like
Imagine the
construction
ongoing
sites,
planning permission
well,
for that.
Here's the thing. The pantomime makes such a fun jolly about Inverness Castle still having scaffolding up every year, but this pales into
This is the
insignificance.
last year of the scaffolding being up, though.
Indeed.
supposedly.
So, I mean, what are they going to do for jokes in the panto if there's no scaffolding on Inverness Castle?
Exactly.
We'll need to invite Dame in again and see if they will tell us. Number 3, we're going to go to Italy this time,
Okay.
and I'm going to offer you the Colosseum, the largest Roman theatre ever. It was built with a design capacity of 50,000 people. The Colosseum, is that the number 1 tourist attraction in Italy? Tourist? Or is there something else there? Tour missed.
So I've been to Italy. I haven't been to Rome.
Mm-hmm.
I would say Rome would be up there.
Mm-hmm.
But I've been to Venice.
Ooh.
And I wonder if that's also one of those spots.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with tourist.
So you're saying that is the number one spot? You're correct. Yes. Tourists, yes. The Colosseum is indeed the biggest draw in Italy.
Okay.
Number 4 now. Oh, I'm just going to mark that. You've got 2 right, 1 wrong. You're doing good. You're doing good, okay. Next up, we go to Wales.
Wales.
And I've picked, well, we'll see why I've picked this. The Ffestiniog and Welsh Highland Railway go on a 13.5 mile journey from the harbour in Porthmadog to the slate quarrying town of Blano Ffestiniog. The Ffestiniog and Welsh Highland Railway. Is that the number one thing to do in Wales according to TripAdvisor?
According to TripAdvisor.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've been to the train station with the longest name in Britain.
Oh.
I've been to Go.
Go.
Mm-hmm. I won't attempt to pronounce the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
But there's it's a place that's in. You go straight to sort of the capital, so you go to Cardiff and stuff.
Surely you would. I mean, you've got things to do in Cardiff.
Yantos Memorial.
Mm-hmm.
T's and P's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with Tour Mist.
Tour Mist. I'm afraid to say that you are incorrect.
What?
Yes.
Okay.
The number one thing to do in Wales is to visit the Ffestiniog and Welsh Highland Railway. So
Ah.
get yourself along to that. It's a lovely day out.
Very nice.
Number 5. Reach the halfway point. We're into France. And I am offering you... Well, what are you hoping for here when I say France?
The Eiffel Tower.
Well, I am offering you the Louvre Museum instead.
The Louvre.
One of the oldest, largest and grandest museums in the world, hosting a treasure trove of artworks.
I'm assuming the Mona Lisa is also a part of this.
They are there, yes, and it's the most underwhelming thing you'll ever see in a
It's
in a
quite
portrait
small,
gallery.
isn't
It's
she?
very small and you
Yeah.
can't get very close to it.
No.
And it's in a room when I was there, which has far greater pictures all around.
Yeah, and it's just this little tiny thing collected in glass.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's a lovely painting in real life, but I would say the Louvre is... Would I say it's a number one spot? No, I'm going to say Tour Mist.
You're saying Tour Mist, and you're correct.
Yes.
That's number 2 on the list.
Number
So
one's
what's
the
number
Eiffel
1?
Tower.
It is indeed. The
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower, completed in 1889.
Whew.
The colossal landmark was originally hated by Parisians, but is now a symbol of civic pride.
Did you know that it grows in the summer?
Yes, it expands through heat, doesn't
Yeah.
it?
As you do.
As I bet we all do.
Did you know
Go on,
that in the recent, is it Paris Olympics or something, that the parts of the Eiffel Tower were put into the Olympic medals?
Oh,
Did you hear about
yeah,
this?
Aye.
It's like the old bits that got replaced, and they've melted them down into the medals. So like all the medal winners have like a part of the Eiffel Tower with them, which is awesome.
Which it is awesome. Yes, you're
Like,
absolutely spot on.
amazing.
No, I remember that getting discussed at the time. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Next up, we're on to number 6 now.
Okay.
We're off to Germany.
All right.
And it's the Brandenburg Gate that I'm offering you. Located in no man's land during the Cold War, the 18th century monument was built during the reign of Friedrich Wilhelm II. The second.
What else is in Germany?
What else is in Germany? Nothing.
I haven't been
Surely.
to Germany actually.
You've not been to Germany?
No, I've been to Belgium.
I've been to Frankfurt purely to see the Scottish Claymores
Oh,
playing
very nice.
in the World Bowl.
Very nice. What else is
And we
in?
went by bus as well. It was horrendous.
Oof.
Yeah.
I can imagine. I'm gonna say Tour Mist.
You're saying Tour Mist, and you know what? You'd be correct because I've given you the
Hey.
number 6 thing to do.
What's the number one?
The number 1, well, you might not think about this. I'm looking forward to trying to visit this place. It is Europa Park. In the heart of Europe, between the Black Forest and the Vosges, lies one of the world's most beautiful theme parks. Yes, Europa Park is a theme
park.
park, and it looks epic. So many really cool roller coasters and a lovely hotel as well. We're thinking about trying to plan a
That
sort
would
of
be
European
cool.
adventure. We wait until the kids were a wee bit older. But yeah, do the trains and try and get a couple of theme parks. Because there's Parc
Nice.
Asterix in France. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
There's one in the Netherlands that's like all based on fairy tales. Anyway, European theme parks. So yeah, you're spot on. Well done. You are correct. Next up is number 7. We're going to Ireland.
Okay.
ROI. Blarney Castle and Gardens. This historic castle is most famous for its stone, which has the traditional power of conferring eloquence on all who kiss it. Is that tourist or tour mist?
Is that the one that people also put pennies into when they get annoyed about it?
I don't know about that. All I know is it's this one. You have to
But
climb
you've
up to the
also
top of the
got-
castle and
Yeah.
like you have to lie down and kiss it upside down or something. But
Oh.
yeah. It's crazy.
That's a hard one
Mm.
because there's also the rocks itself, isn't there? Is it the Causeway?
No, just without wishing to cause offence, I did say Republic of Ireland.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
ROI.
I apologise
You'll
on behalf of Highland
You'll
Hospital.
never guess what might be coming up soon. Anyway, yes, ROI.
I'm going to say tourist.
You're saying a tourist, and you would be incorrect, I'm afraid.
Oh.
That's number 12 on the list.
Really?
Yeah, it's really far down the list. Number one thing to visit in the Republic of Ireland, according to TripAdvisor, is Kilmainham Jail Museum. Spelled with a G, jail. This bleak old jail was notorious in the 19th century for its harsh treatment of prisoners.
Oh, very interesting.
Number 8, Northern Ireland.
Okay, right, we've got it, guys.
Here we go.
Yeah,
I am offering you Titanic Belfast,
Oof.
extending over 9 galleries with multiple dimensions to the exhibit into the doomed ocean liner. I am asking you, is that your tourist, the number one thing to do in Northern Ireland, or is it tour mist? And you may have already given an answer of what you think it could be.
I'm gonna say tour mist, just because I've said about the Causeway.
Yep, you're saying tour mist, and everybody would expect it to be the Giant's Causeway, but guess what?
What?
It's tourist.
Oh.
Titanic Belfast is the number one thing to do in
Really?
Northern Ireland. Yes.
I heard the hotel's really nice.
Well, I wouldn't know because we took one look at the prices and decided, no, thank you.
I had a friend whose partner took them for their 21st birthday, and I was like, what?
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't go to the Titanic Museum because we just didn't see the value in it. But we went to the actual Science Museum just along the road from it, and it was amazing.
You said, yeah.
Science Museum was great.
Very nice.
We're into number 9 now, Shannon, and we're off to Monaco. A principality within Europe, and I'm offering you the Casino de Monte Carlo. This opulently decorated marble and bronze casino has all the glitz and glamour that has made this city famous. Is that tourist or tourist?
That's hard because, like, Monaco comes with a lot of things. Comes with the port of Monaco, the Monaco Grand Prix, which you can drive on when there's not the Grand Prix happening.
When there's not unless you're a Grand Prix driver, obviously, then you can drive on it.
You drive whenever you want, basically.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say tourist.
Tourist, I'm afraid to say you are incorrect, Shannon Marvel. Yeah, there's not much in Monaco, so to be fair, yeah, that is the number one thing.
You've got a nice boat.
To
There's a casino.
The number one thing to visit is the Casino de Monte Carlo, according to TripAdvisor.
Well, I guess if you're going to Monaco, you're not going for like any touristic aspects. You're going to like chill out, watch a Grand Prix, go on a boat.
But I love the notion that there's been billionaires who have went on TripAdvisor to review.
Would recommend.
I'd recommend this casino. Yeah.
It's a Michelin star restaurant.
Finally, number 10. You may have referenced this country at the beginning. It's Scotland.
Okay.
And I'm offering you Edinburgh Castle.
Ooh.
Is that tourist or tourist? Is
you know
Edinburgh
what?
Castle the number one thing to do in Scotland?
I liked the Edinburgh Castle when I went, and doing the mile and stuff like that. Ben's worked on the mile. He worked at the Tattoo. So he was sort of up and down the hill for 2 months.
And it is a hill, by the way.
It is a hill, yeah. But out of everything to do in Scotland, because there's quite a lot.
Wait, we went to Edinburgh Castle.
No. We don't take them in.
I'm not taking them in. I'm just pointing out there is a significant number of visitors who come from North America who would likely visit this place.
Yes, there would. I'm going to... I don't want to say it is, but I'm going to say it is tourist.
It's tourist, I'm afraid. It's the number 3 thing to do.
Okay. What's number 1 in Scotland?
Well,
according to TripAdvisor.
According to TripAdvisor, I can give you a couple actually if you're...
It's Jocko Inverness.
So number 3 is Edinburgh Castle.
Okay.
In the top 10 for things to visit in Scotland, number 10 is the Royal Mile in general.
Okay.
Number 9 is Edinburgh's Old Town, which is kind of the same.
We did World's End when we went last week to Edinburgh. It's a very nice pub.
We've then got number 8. This is Scotland, remember, the Chocolatarium. 90 minutes of chocolate heaven. That could be misinterpreted. Find out how chocolate... You can't eat it. Find out how chocolate is made. Made your own dream chocolate bar to take home. Yeah, so that's in the Old Town, Edinburgh as well.
Right.
Number 7, we leave Edinburgh and go to Kelvin Grove Art Gallery and Museum.
Okay.
Well worth checking out. They have the organ there, eh? They play.
They do, yeah.
Number 6 is the National Museum of Scotland. That's in Chamber Street, Edinburgh. Have you ever been to that?
No.
It is phenomenal. It is free.
Actually, no, wait. I went to a Doctor Who expedition there.
Oh, well,
there you go.
That's kind of lost the impact. Number 5, Camera Obscura and World of Illusions.
Been there, yeah.
I've not been to Camera Obscura. I really want to.
Your daughter went on a Gold Coast trip,
yes,
and
she
then
did.
she messaged you being like, "I've been married to my friend," and
Yes.
you're just like, "I don't get it."
Jess married Peggy, and do you know what? I'm delighted for them. They're a lovely couple.
Aw.
Number 4 is the Royal Yacht Britannia
Okay.
down at Leith Dock. We've had number 3, which was Edinburgh Castle. Number 2, the real Mary King's Close. The number 1 thing to visit in Scotland, Arthur's Seat.
Oh, the hill next to...
The hill in Edinburgh, next to the Old Town. So Arthur's Seat gets a score of 4.7 TripAdvisor circles based on 21,828 reviews.
I'd love to see the review. It would be like, great hill. Best hill I've ever seen.
You know, I've seen some hills in my time, but this is a hill.
The biggest seats I've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely.
Who needs a chair?
You know, I've seen... I know other people that have got seats, but Arthur's one, it's worth a 5-star review. You know, would visit again. So that was this or that for this week, Tourist or Tourist. Shannon Marvel, I am pleased to say that you scored. I'm just adding them up. 1, 2, 3. It's only 4 out of 10 you got.
I did not do well. Do you know what? I don't know geography, so I'll let that go.
It was a tough week for you there, but
Yeah.
I think we all learned something and we had a lot of fun
learned
along the way. So,
something, yeah.
yes, World Tourism Day. Enjoy. Well, we're running short on time here on the Saturday Drop-In. We've really enjoyed playing the novelty hits.
Mm-hmm. It's been good.
More than I really should have enjoyed, but it was very, very good. So we've just got some stuff to wrap up here. Your beat detective. Represented by a fox with a gold star on its chest, this sounds like a lighter than red phone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is exactly what the Korean producer said. It sounds like a lighter than red phone. So lighter than red, pink, and they say phone, pink phone.
Pink phone.
And that's now represented by this fox, a pink fox with a gold star on its chest. So pink phone, I've only really had one hit.
I'm devastated this is on the system.
Well, it wasn't until last night. This Junior Jaws is more catchy than deadly. Well,
the kids are going to love it, though.
The kids are going to love it. The parents less so. I present to you... How am I getting away with this?
Dearie me.
I present to you Baby Shark. Do Baby Shark together?
No.
No.
I refuse to do Baby Shark.
Oh, come on, Shannon.
No.
Well, that was your show, folks. Shannon, she was singing Baby Shark before hit record. Now if hit record, she won't sing Baby Shark.
Because it's stuck in I'm going to get rid of it somehow.
Baby Shark. Yes, so that was your show, folks. The benefit...
See, we had What Does the Fox Say?
Oh, why did I not play that?
That's a nursery song.
Well, here's the thing. We're only on a 2-hour show, and we talked for quite a lot of it, so we only have limited scope for how much...
Which is why people listen to the podcast, because they want to hear more of what we're talking about.
Do they really? But yeah, because you're listening to the podcast, you didn't actually get to hear Baby Shark. You just know that was the Beat Detective answer. But I gave you my interpretation of it, and I think it was just as good as the original.
It was alright.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So that was your show this week. I thought it was a pretty good one.
Yeah,
thoroughly
I enjoyed it.
Thoroughly enjoyed the tourism stuff.
Yeah.
That was good.
I really enjoyed talking about sort of all the nostalgic stuff like Crucial Cruise and stuff.
Yeah, the public information film thing. And we'd love for you, if you have any memories of this, it's socials at hhr.scot. Drop us a wee email.
Yeah.
Or the usual channels, and it'll still get through to us. Because that's... I don't know if kids get as scary movies issued to them anymore.
Or the trauma.
Yeah.
I get it. Like,
yeah, but at the same time, I now know not to play with medicine bottles and stuff.
Yeah, but kids know that now.
Do they?
Do our kids? Well, I say our kids. My niece and nephew and your children.
Sorry,
I didn't mean it that way. I've got young children in my family. That's what I meant by our.
Exactly
right?
What you meant.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
They know not to touch medicine.
I think so.
I think
so. I'd like to hope so. So yeah, scary piffs. There you go. Scary piffs.
Scary piffs.
That's what I'm going to be watching on YouTube when I get home. Oh no, I should really edit the show so that this podcast goes out today because I'm going out for my dinner.
You are. We're both going out for dinner, but
we're both
separately.
Going out for dinner. Yes, again, just to be clear.
We do like to hang out, but you know.
Yeah. Oh, we do absolutely. This is our hanging out. This is our good fun. No, I'm going out. It's Laura and I's 16th wedding anniversary today. But because we love our children. And that's the main reason, not because we don't have a babysitter. They're coming out for dinner with us as well. So 6:00 at Coyotes.
Very nice.
Oh, love Coyotes. Great burgers.
Not bad.
Like
the
lunchtime
lunchtime specials are pretty decent too. Yeah.
Other
burger places are available, I guess.
Other canine-based named burger places are available. Yeah. But I like that place.
I'm off to the North Keswick Hotel.
Ooh.
We got a voucher from an engagement present that we haven't used up, so we're using it up.
Get them used.
Yeah.
Get them used.
Exactly. So.
Wedding planning going all right?
Honestly, do you know what? It was hilarious because we had the amazing idea of trying to book Chester Zoo.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
We were like, should we do something in Wales? And I was like, well, why don't we do like somewhere in the middle, like a Chester?
Uh-huh.
Ben's from Chester. I really like Chester. It makes sense. And Ben was like, I think you can get married in Chester Zoo. I'm straight away going, where's the wedding brochure for 2027? And I can't afford it. £17,000
Wow.
for the venue. But it comes with like your catering, and obviously because you're in a zoo as well. And they're just like, yeah, you can do like add-on tours for the people you love, which is like
Add-on?
an extra
Add-on?
£200. And I was like,
17 grand. You're asking for add-ons?
yeah.
Yeah, weddings, I'm afraid to say, well, it depends how you want to do it, but
But we were like, like me and my friend Gina, we got obsessed with the idea. We were just like a ring bearer. Have a bear bring the rings through the aisle. How cool! Have some penguins go down the aisle. Like, come on,
well,
that's hilarious.
they're dressed for formal occasions, aren't they?
Sure, exactly. But yeah, no, that's a nice thing to think about, and very sorely disappointed when I saw the price mark. But it's okay. Apart from that, now S. Done nothing else for it. Can't be bothered.
Yeah, I mean, you and your fourth favourite person in the world have been together for long enough now that, you know, it's just a bit of paper at the end of the day. Says the guy whose wedding anniversary. Of course, it's more than just a bit of paper. Of course it is. Love you, Laura.
Yeah.
It's not just a legal document. I'm just saying, it sort of is.
Yeah.
You know? So yeah, that's anniversaries. Holidays and stuff, just some general housekeeping and admin. You're not here next week.
No, I've got friends coming up.
Oh, that's nice.
First time they've come up.
Oh, sweet.
First time I'm meeting their 2-year-old daughter.
No way.
Yeah. We found out very quickly that they were having a baby, and we're like, oh, amazing.
Very good.
When are we meeting?
2 years' time.
2 years' time, yeah.
That'll be lovely.
Yeah.
I am meeting up with a local charity on Monday to hopefully record some hashtag content
Yes.
for the podcast.
That's
so We'll have
exciting.
an interview next week, and I'll rope some other person in to come and join in with us. And then, this weird thing that we won't actually see each other for the next month and a bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Quite sad, actually.
Yeah,
like,
no, I'll miss you.
I miss you too.
Because I'm on holiday, so I am going out to Tenerife again.
Again?
And because I go at the weekend, it means I lose 3 Saturdays, just the way it works.
Mm-hmm.
But the middle Saturday, I'm going to do the show live from
Tenerife. With me.
With you?
Yeah.
Well, you'll be here.
Yeah.
Tenerife, Dingwall, doesn't really matter, does it?
No, exactly. Hang on.
Oh, no, sorry, sorry, folks. Just talk amongst yourselves. Shannon's just... So what's happening here is we like to try and have some audio-visual content.
Yeah.
And Shannon needs some more space on her phone.
That's
basically.
fine. Give me 2 seconds. I can literally just go, new movie recording. I can do it from my phone.
Just talk amongst yourselves. Say it's only a podcast here.
Exactly.
Yep.
Cool in the edit, you know what I mean?
It's, yep. There we go. Yep. I mean, yep. She's good. This is what we're going to put in the awards folder. This is what we're going to submit to the judges of the Hospital Broadcasting Awards and say this is the pinnacle of hospital broadcasting.
You know it.
So have you set up your video? Yeah.
Yeah, I'll set up.
See, I kind of thinking we were finished, to be honest.
Sorry. I don't know when that went out though. That's the issue.
Oh, we'll figure that out. At the end of the day, folks, we're going to leave you just now.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week, or I will be. Shannon will be. You know, it's cool. The one thing I can assure you of is, see, when I'm not here, the podcast editing will be so much smoother. She does teaser trails. She does little musical bits
I
as
have
well.
a bit of a giggle with it, and I like.
She enjoys.
I don't
herself.
think I can do all by myself again.
Well, we'll see.
Not by
Yeah.
myself.
Well, I'm away, and we'll see you all later on.
Cheerio.
Cheerio, cheery,
Cheerio,
and have a
bye.
lovely time. We'll see you next week. Bye bye.